Ah, the whole crew back again. Let's see how they're holding up. The turtles would like that. Greg, George, Rosaline and myself. United after all.
You're that singer. Who are you?
John Hughes Mercury, in the flesh, or what's left of it. You might remember tying me to an anchor and throwing me overboard.
This can't...
Yeah, it is him.
Oh.
Ah! Is that a glint of recognition in your eyes?
What do you want? Revenge?
Ha! Revenge? No, I'm long past revenge, Rosaline. I brought you here for one reason, and for one reason only. To sing for me.
What?
Don't even try it, Rosaline. He's gone completely mad.
Mad? That shanty is the one thing that kept me from becoming just that. I walked along the bottom of the ocean for years, trying to keep my wits about me, humming that tune. So, if it's the last thing you do, you will sing that shanty for me.
Okay.
All of us in the same boat then? Beautiful. Now, I'll start with the first verse, and we'll do the chorus together. You folks fill in the missing verses. With the folk of the sea, we put rum in our tea. We're the folk of the sea, we put rum in our tea. We got grog in our hands and our feet in the sand.
We got grog in our hands and our feet in the sands. That's what we do, that's why we live. We're a mighty crew until we run aground. The ship. We're proud of this port, feed captives to sharks. We're proud of this port, feed captives to sharks. We plunder and loot and live on spoiled food. We plunder and loot and live on spoiled food. That's what we do, that's why we live. We're a mighty crew until we run aground. The ship.
We hoist our sails, extra ransom and bales.
We hoist our sails, extra ransom and bales.
We stalk in the night and are eager to fight.
We stalk in the night and are eager to fight. That's what we do, that's why we live. We're a mighty crew until we run aground. The ship.
We tie knots and ropes and keep order on boat.
We tie knots and ropes and keep order on boat.
We clean our deck and we're flying the black.
We clean our deck and we're flying the black. That's what we did, that's why we live. What's a mighty crew? Now without a ship.
Beautiful. One might just be able to forgive you lubbers for throwing me overboard. Ah, I've got what I want from you. No sense in ending what short life you got left. For what it's worth, you're forgiven. Now leave me alone, before I change my mind.
Thanks, John. That's good of you.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Really? Thanks. If we can ever, sing anything else for you.
Marley, would you do me the honour and get them off deck? Yes, right, Sir Reginald. Let's get back to that mirror then. Aye. Now, what's a fella got to do now that all that's dealt with?
Getting that tune back was everything you needed to do?
Yeah, I suppose I'm lucky that way.
You just have to touch it, shipwright.
Well, then, without further hick-hacking.
You're certain that they deserve to be kept alive?
Yes, I'm certain.
You know, no one would bat an eye if you fed them to the next shiver of sharks that passes by.
Ah, don't get me wrong. They did a horrible thing, but I'm a shipwright, no a judge. And I assure you, no good comes from a man underground. Nor a woman for that matter. Most importantly, I finally have words to this shanty that's been haunting me forever. Speaking of that, I'd prefer to get back to singing.
You, the one the abomination calls Navigator, I wish to speak with you.
What's in it for me? I'll be there soon. Still clinging on, Inquisitor? Not for much longer, I think.
The ship's soul has retreated for now. I have questions, Navigator. I know every cursed member of this crew. You are new.
Aye. And I've had a hand in freeing the Mali from your grasp.
The nerve. You stumbled into a scheme years in the making, only to sow chaos at the last minute.
Save your frustration. You'll need it when we sail away with the treasure.
Confident for someone who clearly doesn't know the treasure's true nature.
I never cared to ask. I trust the Marley.
Lies. You already harbor suspicion. I see it written on your rotting face.
I've had my fill of insults for today.
What will it be, Navigator? Will you rise to meet your destiny? Or will you keep flailing blindly?
The cursed make their own destiny. In that, the distinction between us could not be greater.
Signora.
Ah, good. I need a distraction right now. No second thoughts, eh?
Why not? What if I ask really nicely?
You know I'm always up for shenanigans, but the Marley asked me never
Now
to
we're
do that
getting
again.
somewhere.
Ah, Signora. I must say, you are harboring quite the unusual guest.
Let's not talk about her. How about another expedition into the deeper holds?
You're eager today.
I'm getting rather annoyed at the constant secrecy about this treasure. You wouldn't know where to find a few insightful memories.
All you need do is ask, Signora.
Oh, this feels different. How far down is this hold?
Bigger secrets are buried deeper. A word of caution. We are entering dangerous waters. Not even I can fully shield us from the Marley's gaze here. Best do our business quickly, huh?
I'm honing in. Now we're getting somewhere.
Why can I only unleash recent memories? Why can I only capture a single island?
Because I made it that way.
But why? I could do so much more.
I've seen where unlimited power leads, Marley. It makes a soul less than human.
I am not human, Captain.
You are where it counts. I never wanted a tool or a weapon, no matter what Teach and the others said. I wanted a partner, a ship I could rely on, a soul who'd dare eternity with me.
These are getting more personal.
Indeed. One might think we are on the brink of a major discovery.
As if you don't already know.
Contrary to popular belief, I do not know everything. Playing cards would be terribly boring otherwise.
I like these odds. That memory over there. It's different.
Let us hope this is it. Marley's awareness is closing in.
There's no distance. I'll be there soon.
Captain, what is this?
A creature from the deepest below, drawn into our world by the curse of lost souls.
I can sense it through your memory. It's like me.
When I found it on that forgotten island, I reached out to it, fool that I was. I almost lost myself in its maddening power. But I also stole a sliver of its soul. Enough to infuse a ship.
It's me. I was born from this.
Aye, Marley. You've inherited one of the most fearsome powers of this world and beyond. The power of the Time Soul.
Senora, the Marley is about to notice us.
I hid it, Marley. I hid it with the gold and treasure of 100 voyages. It's still there, on that old forgotten island.
Senora, we must leave now.
Should I ever draw my last breath, it'll fall to you. You must find it, and send it back to the below.
Forgive me, Senora. I got us away in the nick of time.
Reaper's teeth. An ancient soul. Mordecai found an ancient soul.
Indeed, and one of the most fearsome. The Time Soul can manipulate a fundamental law of reality. Even the Marley's power is nothing in comparison.
No wonder Ignatia is after it. And the Marley. I need to digest all this. My thanks again for your help, Jester.
Don't mention it. I am most curious what you will do next. A presto, Signora.
Navigator, is something the matter? You seem stressed.
Everything's fine, Marley. Just planning our next move. I just need a little more time to prepare.
They all seek my riches. I can smell gold already.
Marley, I'm back. Anything you could unfurl?
Yes, I believe so. At the stern, there's something weighing down heavily on my deck. If I was any lesser being, it would have cracked it long ago.
Oh, yeah. I have an inclination of what that could be. First someone steals my curses and then releases them on deck. Who and why?
It reeks of malice and ill intent.
As far as I could tell, that's just a general smell around here.
You ought to interview those that bear the stench the most.
Pete, and the nameless one?
The heavy thing seems to lie at their feet. Unfortunately, you might have to start a conversation with them. Don't let their foolery blind you, though. They're full of trickery and deceit.
Oh, well, that's just how I like my customers. Diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
Ah, break time.
Aye, feels good to stretch them bones.
Nobody takes what's mine.
Oh! God
I always forget how heavy that bag of feathers is.
Quentin!
Greetings, you two.
What brings you here?
Someone used the time I was without a pearl to take cursed artifacts from my chest.
Pete? Do you think he's accusing us? Most definitely.
Well, I did just find my special bag of feathers lying in front of you, so...
Should we just tell him who actually put it here? All right. Go ahead, tell him, Pete. It was the raccoon.
The what?
He means the monkey. We don't have a raccoon here on deck, Pete. Good to know.
Estelle? Ooh, well, thanks for your cooperation, fellas. Strangely helpful they were.
Quentin, can you talk to me for a second?
Yeah. An offer I can't refuse.
Look, I found these nice earrings, but since I put them on, I've been stumbling around like it's my first day on deck.
Ah, my earrings of unbalance. Wait, I'll get them off you. Should I relieve you of the sword as well?
Would you like to be stabbed in the chest?
Depends. Which chest?
Not the one you're thinking. How's your search going anyway?
Well, I've talked to Pete and the nameless one.
They're involved, aren't they?
No, I don't think so. They've actually been somewhat helpful. But I have to be on my way. Let me know whenever you find something that makes you feel queasy.
Sure. Good luck, Quentin.
It will be dealt with. Golden greetings to you as well, Estelle. Yes! Congratulations! You robbed me! Now kindly return my items. Returning them means giving them to me, in my hands, and not put them all over the Marley. Most importantly, where's the pen? Do you know how dangerous that bloody thing is? You want to trade me for something I technically already own? You stole it! You don't own it, Estelle! All right. I stole that pen too. Well, I'm sure there's some trinket I can offer you. I got a golden banana somewhere here that, There's no prize that will make me hand my head over to a monkey. Look, what about this deck of cards that guarantees you triplets every time? And, for good measure, I'll throw in a couple of old Aztecan coins. The nice ones with the little skulls on them. The skull is not going to happen, Estelle. Look, let's end this here before I succumb to your lunacy. Just don't, for goodness sake, put the pen anywhere stupid. I'll find something that tingles your little monkey paws. Well, well, I've got a conundrum here. No one has any authority over that little chimp. Ah, come on, Quentin. You always found a way to barter yourself out of a pickle. Just give it some time.
At your service. I like it already.
Oi! Mirror! I'd wager you're, what, 400 years old? Silver stained glass, fine craftsmanship. Just as I thought. Filled to the brim with soul energy. How about I hand you a nice heap of gold, the mirror becomes mine, and we forget all about this murky redemption stuff, huh, Marley?
Forgetting is not my strong suit, treasure hunter.
Ah, neither is resisting beautiful artifacts mine. Well then, let me take another look. What, besides your obvious value, are you going to present to me?
Quentin, I know you've never quite seen eye to eye with your old man, but I think it's time you got your head out of your chest and looked at the inheritance letter your father sent you. Here.
Huh?
You good, Quentin? What did he write?
Nothing. He just drew something. It's a map.
He drew a map. What does it show?
It's a treasure map, showing a part of Calamity Reef from what I can tell.
So your father was a treasure hunter too?
No, my father was a merchantman. He hated treasure hunting. And what he hated even more is that I loved it.
Why would he send a treasure map then?
I would prefer to never know. But the mirror's bargain is clear. Let's go to Calamity Reef and find out.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Hi, how can I help?
Hey, Quentin.
Shh, you're scaring away the catch.
What kind of fish are you after?
Fish? What would I catch fish for? I'm treasure fishing, of course. At least I would have been if you didn't deem it necessary to interrupt me. So, how do you intend to pay me back?
You know, in my experience, treasure don't bite or shy away. How do you do it?
Well, I could explain all this to you in minute details, but I'll have to ask for a meagre recompense.
Which would be?
Nothing major, I assure you, just a small token of appreciation. Your sword, for instance.
No.
Why not?
I can't trade you my sword.
Sure you can. The hilt is golden, and it has a few ornaments that are rather exceptional. Besides, it looks quite uncomfortable, at least from an outsider's perspective.
The sword keeps me tethered. Pull it out and my body becomes unhinged from space-time.
Oh, so that's part of your power. Even more valuable then.
Aye, and that's just if I pull it out. Another cursed tried once, and I still don't know where they ended up. I guess we each have some strange quirk to our souls. At least the Marley's treasure is in competent hands.
Rather, it sits on my competent shoulders, and that's why I'm the only one allowed to spend a single doubloon.
Treasure hunter.
Our arrangement is the subject of constant renegotiation. Part of the fun, eh?
Well, I wish you good luck then, and good hunting.
Much obliged.
Well, well.
Need something, matey? Hey, Afia. Fancy a chat, do ya?
My, you look busy.
Aye, gotta have new insights to share next time we visit Dread. Here, hold this.
What is it? Oh!
How's that feel?
Everything's upside down.
Oh, sorry, wrong plant. Here, grab hold of the vine.
Oh, what is this? I can sense scaly feet on me deck, water under my bow, wind in me sails. Is this... am I the Marley?
You're connected to her. This little vine can let two beings share their experiences. The Marley volunteered.
I'll hand it to you, so lady. This really is out of this world.
Got the idea out on our little adventure with Dread. It's just sensations, though, not a full soul meld. Most humans couldn't take it, especially with someone like the Marley or Dread.
But you took the plunge anyway.
Guess I do like the grumpy old creeper. You know, when I first woke up, I had no clue who or what I was. I figured out parts of it. I met people, living and cursed. But Dread taught me how to really look. Take my soul and see what makes me, me. I've made a decision. When I uncover new mysteries of the soul, I'm not gonna keep them for myself. I'm gonna come back here and tell Dread all about it.
Sounds like a plan to me, ship doctor. Consider it done.
Where to, navigator? Calamity Reef. This graveyard of haunted wrecks was once the site of a sea battle between Blackbeard and the Third Iron Fleet. Energies unleashed by Blackbeard during the clash have twisted this place beyond reason. Shipwrecks lie smashed and grounded by rampant physics, while ocean flora grows in abundance in the open air. Lost souls mingle here with the mindless echoes of the dead, who prowl the sands in endless mockery of their final moments. The lighthouse stands at the epicenter of the catastrophe, perpetually frozen in its shattering, its glow driving away the very tides themselves. The Inquisition has established a shaky foothold here, though cleansing this place would take them years, if doing so were even possible.
What's your angle, old man? Is this how you plan to get the last word in? Sending me to a place of 1,000 rotting wrecks to show me how futile my dreams were?
It doesn't sound like you parted on the best of terms.
There were no terms. My father spent his entire dotage berating me on what a fool I am for wanting to become a treasure hunter. So eventually, I just left. Let's take another look at the map and then pick a landing spot.
Naturally.
About time, yeah?
Cut through the shadows.
I'm not interested.
I will be back.
Looks like the treasure is buried in a sort of ravine.
How would he have hidden anything there?
Get ready to strike.
There are a few things his money couldn't buy, but I assume that there's just a whole lot of nothing waiting for me, while the remainder of his soul prays that the Inquisition catches me on my way to find it.
Good taste.
Look, my right to control tells me to stand here and the plan, be it gold or diamond, is of no concern to me.
A ladder or something like that? Yeah, that could help.
Our objective is clear. I carry this burden. An ambush in the making.
If only I had a ladder, I could get to it.
Why are you even telling me about this?
Death from all sides. I am the blade. Simple. Kaizok katana. The dish takes shape.
I stand ready.
Strike with precision. I follow the plan. Raise with your legs. Shadow Blade. Nakama. Aye. One-arm technique.
Well done.
Sufficiently a heavy customer. On my way. A single strike. Hesitation is defeat. It will be done. Good timing, Mari. Wakatta. Victory is mine. This will raise with your legs. I cannot lose. A refined decision. A heavy customer. Prepare for death. The heart. Raise with your legs. That's some spice. A memory for the Mari's hold. Move with speed.
Many interruptions today.
And yet we must carry on.
Yes, that's exactly
Where did the time go? This can't.
Blood and silence.
Hey! The time go. This can't be.
A heavy customer.
Something strange is in the air.
A worthy memory. I'm going in. In a moment. Skewer the heart. Raise with your legs. A good starter. Move like water.
Ah, you shall not escape me. Face the maiden's wrath, pirate.
Yokai.
Measure, calculate, rectify.
I'm hit. Focus. Find the path to victory. A useful gift. I follow the plan.
Who disturbs my sacred task?
A single strike.
Me.
Move like water. Raise with your legs. We may return here.
What's the delay here? The impertinence. Taking a break, are we? Hello? I'm waiting. Report. Your task demands it. I shall report this. You hear?
Have victory is mine.
Sacred duty.
I'm going in. A heavy customer. Very traditional. One-arm technique. Sufficient. Hesitation is defeat.
Glad you're not hunting me, Toya.
A refined decision. Raise with your legs. The fight begins. A heavy customer. Raise with your legs.
How long has it been?
Move with speed. One arm, two souls. The trap is set. A familiar tune.
That was no mere
good taste. I'm hit.
You shall not escape. What's the delay here? The impertinence. Hello? I'm waiting. Taking a break, are we? I shall report this. You hear? Report. Your task demands it.
I've heard enough of this.
Aye.
Do you have a picture match for me?
All right. Have some of mine.
One-arm technique. Sufficient.
Observe the fingers. A glorious death.
I follow
worthy
the
of
plan.
his task.
The heart is pierced. A taste of death. Very traditional. Hesitation is a heavy customer. Raise with your legs.
Face the maiden's wrath, pirate. The cursed are upon us. You shall not escape me.
Simple.
The fire longs for your
Measure,
cursed
calculate, rectify.
Measure! Calculate!
soul. The
Rectify!
maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
My judgment awaits you, creature.
Mensura! Calcula! Rectifica!
How I will
Calculate.
enjoy
Fire long
purging
your
your
cursed
soul.
soul!
Follow the noise.
You are wasting
I
the
can
Fire
smell
must be to you, fiend!
Come forth! The shadow
A useful
fled
gift.
before our zeal.
The dish takes shape. 7 blades. An ambush in the making. That's cool.
I heard that, you fiend.
Quickly. 7 cuts. That's some spice. Blood and silence. This will suffice. A heavy customer. Good taste. Skewer that. What do? Very fine. Raise with your legs. Very sensible, Marley. In a moment. Good starter. I'm going in. Victory is mine.
What's that?
A heavy customer.
Well, I have better things to do.
Strike with precision. The expected outcome. Raise with your legs.
Soul energy, so we could dispose of it.
Our objective is clear. A heavy customer. Hey! We may return here. It will be done. All in one
left to bring to you.
So why wasn't the crystal here?
The heart is pierced. Very sensible, Marley.
Don't sell me short. Nobody takes what's mine. I can smell gold already. Time to get my head in the game. Diamonds, rubies,
My galley
emeralds.
is the battlefield. On my way. Shadowblade. The trap is set. The oldest tricks are the best. Magatta. A simple method of deception.
All right now. Who is that noise?
Move with speed.
Consider here, wretch. Abominations, pirates.
Measure!
Calculate,
Maiden's judgment
rectify.
awaits, creature. Ha! I can smell your rotting flesh. Fire longs for your cursed soul. Who will feed your carcasses to the fire?
Oh?
The shadows have fled. The design is maintained.
Good taste. Move like water. Nakama.
There you are.
It's been a while.
Swallowed you.
A familiar tune. Wakatta. Get ready to strike.
That was no mere animal.
Yokai!
Well now.
Flame protect me. A dead body. The fire will guide me to you, fiend.
It will be done.
Oh, careful there.
We have the advantage of memory. On my way.
They should see a confessor.
Shadowblade! The trap is set. Quickly.
That disturbs
mere
my
animal.
sacred task.
Move with
There
speed.
shouldn't be footprints here.
Purge the abominations! The cursed are here!
A good starter.
Insurer, calcula, rectificator.
Raise with your legs. A single strike. Strange. How unexpected. Hesitation is defeat. A heavy customer. Simple. Move like water.
I think we're close.
Any idea what you'll find?
Some kind of hoax.
Raise with your
Don't
legs.
sell me short.
Balanced to perfection.
Careful negotiations. An offer I can't refuse. There's actually something here.
What is it?
Another map. And a coin. A golden guilder. You darn rudderless sheephead. You pay me back now. After all these years. Is that your idea of asking for forgiveness?
Whoa, Quentin. What's up with that gilder?
That's the first coin I ever found in a treasure hunt. I gave it to him to show him that my adventures weren't as fruitless as he always made them out to be.
He didn't agree, I presume.
No! He threw a fit and got rid of the coin at once. Whatever. Let's take a look at the map then. Oh, it seems there are 2 more places where he wishes to insult me at.
You know, if you want to take a break from this, we could go and kick some Inquisition butt.
No, it's good. Cursing and raging at the memory of my father is, if anything, a bit cleansing. Besides, I am somewhat curious. As you noticed, we had our disagreements. But I somewhat struggle with the idea that he'd bury a map alongside my coin just to tell me that my profession is stupid. time. Nobody takes what's mine. Finders keepers, right?
Well,
I believe we're approaching where the map guides us. Oh, do I spy a little unassuming bottle in the shallows?
That old thing? You sure?
Quiet! I'll fish it out. A message in a bottle.
You sure your father put that there?
Yeah. That's a bottle from his cellar.
Couldn't anybody have dropped it?
It's a bottle from one of the vineyards he owned.
One of the vineyards he owned? Wow. Well, what does the message say?
So you can take something back from the place I called you a quack. Writing riddles are we now, Dad? Let's just get the other clue.
Why not use my power?
If there is value, it's mine.
Oh, I'll have to note that down.
A golden clam?
That's the treasure.
Nah, it's not real gold. It's a test. He just wants to see if I'm foolish enough to carry a giant worthless clam to my hoard. It will be dealt with.
What do we do with it?
Let me throw my hook at it and see if there's something inside. There you go. There is something.
What is it? A huge pearl?
Nah, it's a note. That's the 2 spots done. Let me read the entire thing. Cast in the pit of the iron flame and show particularly skilled aim, so you can take something back from the place I called you a quack.
He called you a quack?
No, this is just his attempt at a treasure riddle, I believe.
Do you know where it leads?
Maybe, yeah. But I'll have to return to the Marley and fish around my thoughts a bit.
In a moment. Mission complete. Victory is ours.